Hello and welcome. Thanks for joining us. Today we're going over the TruEdge case queue, and more specifically the model update import as well as the new client import. And we're going to be able to do two things here. We'll be able to actually retrieve the files if you misplace them, but also drop them off for our team to do the next steps. So I've updated the first three columns. You will not be able to proceed without adding these in, but where it gets tricky, or you might need to know where to go, is the TruEdge team. We're going to hit the drop downs. You're going to have a lot of different options. This one is going to be trade desk. Once that populates, you're going to start getting different drop downs past that point. Now, we do have a trade request column, but this is going to be model security set update or new client. You can really click either or. It's going to give you the option to download either or right here. So you can control. I would always recommend to just right click and open a new tab just so you don't leave this page if you want it further down the line. But once you have that file, you'll be able to just drag and drop it here and submit that for later on. Now for the second portion here, I just want to go over these files really quick. Both of them are not complicated. We just want a basic set of the information, and really this is all we need to execute trades with and make sure that all the client data that we need is input within the trading system. So account number, representative name, really in some cases we don't need that, but it is nice to have just so we make sure that all the data is matching up. The model, very important. Once we have those model update files that you'll see on the next page here, we'll be able to just assign those very quickly to each one of the accounts that you add. Note, so if you have do not buy, do not sell priorities, anything like that, you can add it in the notes as well, which is column E and F. Column D, we have excluded tickers, anything we don't want to be purchasing for that client. Max gain amount, we want to make sure that we're very sensitive to max gains. We can set that so anytime we utilize the system, maybe for rebalances or any of the several tools that it has at our disposal, we make sure that we don't create any trades that wouldn't be good for the client. And then last but not least is the excluded cash amount. That is going to be a baseline. And how the Orion system works is that excluded cash is going to be the baseline cash amount prior to anything being invested into the model. So we want to make sure that, if the client does like pulling cash out quite frequently, we can keep an excluded cash amount kind of baseline, just so we don't invest one day and then maybe have a request that we need to pull out several days or less later. Now this here is the new model import. We'll use it to update those models as well, because that's really all the information we really need. So we have the model name. You don't have to put it on each line. I can do that once you send the model, but if you want to, you can. The ticker, just make sure that we have all the tickers there. Now Orion is pretty particular with their tickers, so if you have a -B, just take the dash out of it, so it'll be 5 letters. Just depending on what you're adding there. I should add cash. That might be something good to do here. So cash is going to be cash. So if we do have cash that we want to invest, maybe take a point off here for the allocation and add 1%. You can always do that as well. Please keep in mind, if you do have a baseline set aside cash amount, this will be beyond that. So if you have 3% already set aside and then you put 1% allocation to cash, you're going to have 4% just for that account. So do keep that in mind. Now for the actual allocation, please note, I did put a big parentheses there, but always good to say 2 decimal points. So if you got 9 after the decimal point for allocation, you're going to have to round that up and make sure that it equals 100%, with cash included, if you want to do that. If you would like to have a more complicated model setup, sleeves, multi-level models, anything like that, I do have forums available. So you can just reach out to the team we can just do a physical walkthrough. You know, if you ever need to just create a model, I can do it on the spot.